carpet.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Liz Smith, Patricia Heaton, and People Magazine's Emmy issue. Next ET.
Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life. Premieres CBS Saturday, October 7th.
Al, where are the newlyweds? Al, I'm getting rather nervous.
Relax, Barbara. They're just getting the champagne.
Why did they have to wait until we were boarding? I hate anything last minute.
I know you do, but they're newlyweds, and they would like to celebrate, okay?
Oh, right. I forgot. Something did happen that was good this weekend. They actually did get married. There is a reason to celebrate. Of course, if Carly had had her way, she'd be buying the champagne with Jack instead.
How many times do I have to apologize?
Excuse me. Hey, you two, look what we scored. Some liquid migraine.
Vintage 1990.
Cheaper the better, but we don't have any glasses, so...
Flight 343. For your safety and convenience, would all passengers please take their seats?
Oh, later.
See? They made it. Plenty of time. Happy now?
They're happy. That's all that counts. They look like teenagers.
Just like us. Barbara, everything worked out. No thanks to me, okay? Maybe telling Carly was a bad call, but I'll tell you something. If you don't cut me just a little slack, I'm gonna sit next to Jack, and I'm gonna get drunk and disorderly.
Ah, a perfect end to a perfect weekend.
Please tell me that that is an extra seat next to us.
Well, it looks like it. I'd like a little privacy.
And what'd you have in mind?
Please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and that your carry-on luggage is stowed in the compartments overhead.
Okay. Take off?
Am I ever? Excuse me. Thanks. Oh, good.
Happy now?
Well, well, well. Look who decided to show our beautiful face. My face. My face, which you used to steal my life. Who's calling who a thief? Where's my diamond, girlfriend? There's only one criminal here, and it's you.
Hey, it's a bail jumper. How you doing, sweetheart? Huh? You checking back in? We got your suite all reserved for you. Where'd they find you anyway? Were you at the bus terminal?
Oh, I was at your house, Shanks, emptying the bullets out of your gun.
Is that a trick? How'd you do that? Your lips don't even move.
And yours are moving faster than your brain, blabbermouth.
Hold it. Which one is the real one?
I am. There's only one Lily. One real Lily, and it's me. There's only one double-crossing Rose. Oh, I'm the double-crosser. I'm not the one who ran off. Ran off with my husband and my kids. You should be grateful to me. Grateful. Grateful. What have you done for me lately besides sleep with my husband? He didn't object, I hate to tell you.
Hey, come on, both of you. Do we need to do this?
Unfortunately, Rose was telling you like there's about one thing you wanted to sleep with her, didn't you?
And you're here why? Because your feelings for him are as pure as the driven snow?
Come on, guys. There's no need to air more dirty linen in public, is there? Come on.
My bloomers are clean. Oh. Now when I put a big foot on the back of them, sending your bail-jumping butt back to New Jersey. You give me any more lip, I'll give you a fat one.
Ladies, can we keep it down? We're disturbing the felons.
Let's go outside. No, let's do it right here. Or did you get enough of the spotlight last night? You were completely embarrassed yourself. That makes two of us.
Hey, stop. Both of you, stop, please. Officer Shanks, is there some room here where the ladies could talk in private?
Well, the interrogation room's not being used,
There?
but...
Fine. Come on. Go. Sweetheart, please. Be careful. And try to keep your voices down.
Don't count on it.
So, you slept with Rose.
Don't start with me. Because I'll rip your face off.
Well, I told you, man. I'm ready to go whenever you are.
You know, none of this would have happened if you hadn't showed up here with your bag of lies and your cheap bag of tricks.
Hold it. Don't do something that you're going to regret. That goes for you, too, okay? All right. Now, what are we going to do?
We're going to keep them in separate corners. That's what we're going to do.
Not about that. What are we going to do about Rose? What about her? She almost left town, for heaven's sake. She almost disappeared out of our lives.
That is fine by me.
You don't want to know who she is?
Why? I know a hustler and a tramp. When I see one, that's all I need to know.
She's Lily's exact double. Aren't you curious?
No, I'm not. I don't care who hatched her or where. I just want that little troublemaker to go back to wherever she came from and leave us all alone.
You actually slept with Holden. I don't believe this. You jump into my life. I trusted you. You were my friend. Yeah, that's us. Soulmates, right? Believe it or not, I was actually worried about what happened to you. Oh, yeah, right. You're on your little island paradise. You come up for air from a little midnight swim with a sexy Simon. You have a pang of conscience. You say, ooh, I wonder what happened to my good friend Rose. And Simon says, who? It wasn't like that. We fought for our lives every single day. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. The kind of fight us girls like to lose. You know, you're disgusting. You completely betray me, but you pretend not to know it. I did exactly what you told me to do. I came up here to Nowhere, USA, because you said if anything happened to us, if we ever got separated, this is where I would be safe. We'd meet up again, and everything would be straightened out, but you got lost in the outback. No, we never, not even once. No. Well, maybe that's why you're so steamed. You don't understand anything. This all happened because of you. What's the matter, Diamond Lily? You got too much time on your hands? You're so bored you gotta search the internet for clues from your past? Your present is too what? Too luxurious? Too comfy? Me, I'm so stupid. I'm sticking around for weeks trying to keep it together for you. I was so scared and you never showed up. It was a little difficult for me to keep my appointments with Celia's 9mm pointed at my head. Listen to the mouth on you. Picked up a lot of gun lingo hanging out with the guy who taught you how to be a jewel thief. I never took your stinking diamond. You say it another time, I will rip your throat out. Well, then where is it? It's lost. Lost. Just like the life that you stole from me, and I will never, ever forgive you.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Tide. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Some nights, falling asleep is the most elusive thing on earth. No matter how hard you try, you can't capture it. Now, you can capture the sleep you need when you need it with Sonata. Like other sleep aids, you can take Sonata at bedtime. But Sonata is the first and only prescription sleep aid you can take later if you have at least 4 hours in bed before becoming active again. You'll fall asleep fast and still wake up naturally, ready to start your day. Until you know how you will react to Sonata, you should not drive or operate machinery. Common side effects are headache, dizziness, and drowsiness. Do not drink alcohol while taking Sonata. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Ask your doctor about your sleep problem and how Sonata can help. Capture the sleep you need when you need it with Sonata.
You are absolutely gorgeous. Yes, you are. Oops. He's not going to like that. Perfect. Now tell me this isn't the finest crop you've ever seen.
Why don't you go next?
For the best flakes, we only accept the best corn. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Honey, it's time.
Did you call my mother?
I can't find the keys. Keys. Where would I be? If I were keys, where would I be?
I'm not feeling so good.
Breathe, honey, breathe.
I'm gonna rock you over, take you home with me.
It's all inside. Share your beautiful blessings. JCPenney.
One an all-purpose cleaner that really is all-purpose. Giddy Up 409. We're talking grease, mud, soap scum, whatever. Giddy Up 409.
What do we fix for dinner? How about chicken and pasta with Mrs. Dash? There's no other blend like it. Shake it on, add chopped tomatoes and olives. When the pasta's done, so are you.
Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. Great taste in a dash.
5 guests remain, but George and Eddie are about to lock horns.
I want to go up against George.
I'm not quitting.
Best of luck to you.
Showdown on an all-new Big Brother, CBS tonight.
Survivor winner Richard returns to relive the adventure tomorrow on The Early Show.
Please tell me there is another seat on this plane somewhere.
I'm sorry, we are completely sold out.
Do something.
All right, I'll do something. You can't sit next to Jack and Julia. You do get that,
What
don't
would
you?
you like me to do, Hal? Make an announcement? Excuse me, my old boyfriend doesn't want me sitting next to his new girlfriend?
Wife.
They did it. They actually went ahead and got married. What do you know?
What'd you expect, Carly? Come on, you can switch seats with me.
I'd rather jump without a parachute.
So would she. Tell you what, Barbara can sit next to Jack, and you and I can sit together.
Oh, no, absolutely not. No, you won't. You will sit in my seat, and I will sit in your seat, and you will sit next to Jack. I guess your wife doesn't trust me either. I just want you to know, Barbara, that sitting next to you is the cherry on my sundae.
Who's your friend? This one or the other one?
I think it's time for a drink.
Oh, I think it's time for several drinks. Well, you know, at least the flight isn't too long, because I don't know how long Barbara can hold out, you know what I mean?
I don't believe this. I just don't believe it.
Well, we're not going to forget it. No, we're never going to forget it.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Open the champagne. Let's get hammered.
This is my seat. You don't have to talk to me. You don't even have to look at me, but keep your magazine and your bony elbows out of my space.
You have a lot of nerve implying that I'm invading your space after you insinuated yourself into their wedding. And now you've muscled yourself onto this plane. Couldn't you at least take another flight?
How was I supposed to know that the whole happy crew would be crammed into one row? Do you think that I want this?
I don't care what you want. I'm just trying to tell you that your behavior is
Don't
abominable.
you dare lecture me. I love Jack, and I had every right to tell him he was making the biggest mistake of his life.
No, darling. You saved him from that when you walked out on him. You see that over there? Julia, Jack, perfect match. A good woman for a good man. Now, if you really loved him, you'd back off.
I don't need your advice.
Maybe I can't stop you from interfering in Jack's life. But I will have something to say about Parker's. That's where I draw the line.
Parker is my son, and you cannot come between us no matter what you do.
Watch me.
My diamond is lost. Could you define that for me? Is it lost like you lost a couple of pounds, or lost like you left your kids at the supermarket, or lost like you lost some money at the racetrack, or lost like you lost your mind? What? Actually, it's all your fault. Why? Because I put it in your pocket for safekeeping? No, the problem is you forgot to tell me. We were being shot at, remember? Yes. No, I don't remember. The last thing I remember are the lights going out, and then my lights went out. I was hit with a sandbag. I passed out. I was unconscious. Simon picked me up and took me out of there. He saved my life. What a hero. He didn't even know which one I was until I woke up later on that day, and I was delirious, and Simon was taking care of me. I bet he was. Oh. Sex. Sex. Is that all you think about? No. All I'm thinking about is my diamond, Cookie. Couldn't you put your hands in your pocket? Once in a while, just see if you had it. You could have called me to tell me. I was in the middle of the Canadian wilderness. There wasn't a telephone around. I looked everywhere. When I finally found a phone, I picked it up to call, and Celia, she cut the phone lines. Oh, that's Celia. She's quite resourceful, isn't she? It's more than I can say for you. Huh. What are you complaining about? You were already back here impersonating me. Academy Award time, right? Yeah, that's right. And I was a lot better at it than you. I was more you than you could ever be. Ask anybody.
What's this? It's a little late for peace
Look, I know you
offerings,
think
don't
I'm
you
to
think?
blame for all of this. Just take it.
That's real perceptive.
Look, I only want to say once more. Look, I never meant to hurt Lily or your family. I don't want to make something clear.
Don't bother. Tell you what, I won't hold a grudge if you're back in Australia in the very near future. But do not try to con me with some phony explanation.
All right, I'm only asking you to believe me about one thing.
What?
I never slept with your wife. The whole time that we were together, nothing happened.
What was going on when I walked into that cozy little house?
Yeah, all right, come on, I kissed her. Yes, I kissed her. But listen, we thought we were going to die or worse, stuck forever on that godforsaken island. Look, we felt desperate. We drank a little bit too much, and we tried to forget the only way we knew how. You would have done the same thing. Man, the whole time that we were marooned there, the only thing Lily ever talked about were you and the kids. Getting back to you, how much she missed you. And it used to kill me, but I knew I never stood a chance with her.
And now?
Hey, Mr. Australia. I guess you're free to go.
What's that?
Our Canadian friend got an answer from the plaintiff on Lily Snyder's offer. Apparently, it's enough to get the charges completely dropped. So, as soon as Lily Snyder signs a check, he's back to Canada, and you're free to go.
So free as in free?
As a bird.
Excellent. All right. Thank you.
And don't thank me. I mean, it was Lily Snyder's check that did the good deed.
After everything that you put us through. My wife uses her money and her good name to bail you out. Go figure.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna go home.
Just like that?
Well, you insisted that I see Rose. I've seen all I need to see.
I know why you're so anxious to get out of here. You got a secret.
What?
Yeah. You got a secret, meaning something that you don't want somebody to know?
Are you crazy?
I don't know whether it's something you don't want me to know. I don't know whether it's some kind of denial.
Denial of, about what, for heaven's sake?
The resemblance of those two girls. Talk about separated at birth.
Well, they weren't because I was there.
And they share almost the same birthday. Rose is a foundling.
So?
Yeah, well, do the math.
I did not give birth to twins, Lucinda.
I've a dear. Did you do Lamaze? Or were you sedated?
How dare you? You know exactly what happened to me. So no, I did not spend a contented time in Lamaze class. I was young. I was scared, and I was a rape victim. It was a very painful time for me, and I have paid for it, and I'm not going back there again.
Well, you have to, because we're so close. We're so close to knowing that Rose is Lily's sister.
No, I saw the lawyer take Lily, and only Lily. It's impossible.
Oh.
There's no other child.
You saw that. Good. Well, I know where Rose was placed. Got it?
Okay.
I know the nun. The nun who arranged for Lily to go
if
to
you
the
are
D'Angelo.
curious about this, about Rose and all these coincidences, fine, you go ahead. You find the real parents. Do it. Just leave me out of it.
But I can't do that, Iva. I need you because you are the matrix. You are in the middle of it, whether you like it or not.
I like my caboose. My derriere looks good.
New Jergens skin firming lotion with natural seaweed extract moisturizes and firms every last part of you. Jergens, we love your body.
There's a gap between knowing what to do and doing it. And I need something to help fill that gap.
Ask your doctor about Meridia or call 1-888-4-MERIDIA.
I'm ready.
The Swiffer summer promotion is on.
When dust and dirt get out of control, the lift and lock pockets trap and hold. Check out the Swiffer summer savings before it's too late.
Get one today.
Swiffer's the one, it's the perfect way to get it done.
Styles and fashion change every day, and so do you. That's why Always has designed one box with a combination of 3 different packs for the right protection, no matter what you need. The Always multi-packs, the choice that's right for everyone.
There's a reason people love casual clothes. They're more relaxed in them. They're softer, more comfortable. And Downy Enhancer was created for casual clothes. It relaxes fibers to reduce wrinkles, so there's less ironing. Downy Enhancer. For carefree, comfortable clothes you'll love to live in.
Hi, I'm Lynette Jennings. If you were to take one room, a bathroom for instance, and 4 people with very different decorating styles, and they shop at the Home Depot, what do you think you're going to get? 4 very different rooms. And 4 very happy people. The Home Depot. Everything you need to create the look you want.
Haven't seen you all day. Just wanna say how I missed you in my own way. So I'm baking big old biscuits. They're the heart of the meal. My heart to yours. Sure, you can have one more. Honey, that's what they're there for. My heart to yours.
Parker is my son, and you have no control over our relationship.
Legally, maybe not.
I can see him whenever I like, whenever and wherever I like.
Okay, you can stop right now. If we're going to talk about boundaries, let's start with mine. When you come to see him, I will be in the house at all times. You will not just drop in whenever you feel like it. And as for your visitation, it will be limited.
Oh, come on, Babs. Let's be honest. Is this really about me, or is it all about you? And how much you hate me?
Parker, your son, whom you left without a word, and then you waltz back into town, think you can just pick up where you left off? How irresponsible can you be?
Don't you dare talk to me about irresponsibility. My son almost died, thanks to you, the way you taught your daughter responsibility.
You blame that on me, you little... Okay, fine. On second thought, I don't want you in my house. I don't want you in my house at all. It won't happen. Got that?
Fine. Hal can bring Parker to my house.
House? What house are you in now? What house is it going to be? Well, whatever house it is, Hal will not allow an overnight.
You are just doing this to get even because I dared to speak to Jack before his wedding. That has nothing to do with Parker. And don't you think for a second that Hal can't see right through you.
You are so self-involved. You don't even have the common sense to know that you should make a friend of me. Well, I'll tell you something. I won't trust you with Parker. Or any child of mine.
Parker is not your child. It's ridiculous. I am sick to death of hearing you say it, so why don't you cut it out? There is nothing you can do to change it. Parker is my son. Do you hear me?
Yes, I do. And so does everyone on the plane.
Excuse me. I'd like to stretch my legs. You're not going anywhere, Carly. You had your say already. Remember when you bowled your way into my wedding? Now it's my turn.
When Lily was born, were you conscious the entire time? You weren't, were you?
I passed out once. But, I don't know, it couldn't have been for too long because I remember I don't want to do this.
Don't you want to find out the truth?
I thought I knew the truth.
Well, why don't you help me? Help me find out.
Are they ever coming out or what?
What's it to you? No one asked you to stay. What are you doing? You waiting around for my wife to kiss you goodbye?
Well, after everything that Lily's done for me, I can't leave without saying thank you. It wouldn't be right.
Oh, suddenly you're an expert on what's right. A man of honor. Huh. Here, I just thought you were a two-bit line hustler.
Yeah, well, I'm a better man than you are. At least I would know if I was sleeping with the wrong woman.
That's it. I want you gone.
I was being shot at. All I wanted to do was get out of AC, and Holden was my ticket out. Always looking out for number one, right, Rose? No, you! Believe it or not, I figured we'd be back in Oakdale and we could clear everything up. You could tell Holden about me and the Rose of Sharon and Simon and Celia. I get my diamond back. We're even, fair and square. Don't talk to me about fairness and squareness. You fell in love with Holden. Not at first. But then you left that message on the answering machine. What message? I'm with Simon now. Bye. Oh, no. 5 little words. But the message was loud and clear. But I never said goodbye. I never said those words. Celia, I just told you she cut the phone lines. That's your story, isn't it? Then she kidnapped me. That's why you never called me back? You don't believe me? The one part I do believe is that my diamond is missing. The rest sounds like a bad novel to me. What would you do if you were me, pretending to be you? I would have taken those dollar signs out of my eyes and I would have looked around. Why? Why would I leave my children? And my incredible husband? If I were that insane, do you think that I would spend the time to type into me the message, a 5-word message on an answer machine? Rose, doesn't this seem a little odd to you? How am I supposed to know what you would do? I'm a dancer, I'm not a mind reader. It doesn't take a crystal ball to realize that I would never, ever do that to my family. I thought you knew that about me. I thought you knew what kind of person I was. I thought I knew you were a good person, too. It just turns out you have a heart of stone. You're one cold customer, too, you know that? Doesn't take a crystal ball to know that either. You know why? You know why I gave up on you? Do you want to know why? What are you talking about? Your own family clued me in. First, Holden starts talking about how secretive I've been. Is that ringing any bells? And then your mother, Big Lou, comes back from Paris with these knockout earrings from me. For you. And she's apologizing. She's falling all over herself. I'm so sorry, Lily. I know you hate presents. You hate presents? What is the matter with you? You're so bored in your own life you can't appreciate a little generosity from your own mother? You should be kissing her big feet for everything that she's done for you. You're a spoiled brat, Lily Snyder. You know, if you could treat your family like that, your kids and your husband, I could believe that you could leave a 5-word message on an answering machine. I was trying to protect them from that. No, you're twisting this all around to make it look good for you. But it's only good for you. And Holden. He was happier with me than he ever was with you. You don't know that. Oh, yeah, I do. Because Holden told me.
Victoria's Secret introduces our most comfortable bra ever. Body by Victoria Body Flex. The revolutionary underwire that flexes with your every move. Comfort has never been so Victoria's Secret.
No one does color like Revlon. Revlon Color Stay Hair Color. Rich Revlon color, alive with shine. Locks in to stay, won't fade away. Color Stay Hair Color.
For people who are extremely demanding, the new Schick Extreme 3. Triple blade performance, pivoting action, a perfect grip. And best of all, after a whole bunch of great shaves, you just serve up another one, which is extremely convenient. The new Schick Extreme 3.
Introducing Wizard Scented Oil. It brings a new freshness to your home. You can control the level of fragrance in Wizard Scented Oil to neutralize odors and create a magical fragrant atmosphere for up to 2 months. In Crisp Breeze, Country Berries,
and white bouquet. New scented oil from Wizard. Fragrances that change your world.
Thanks for making a leave. I often had a hard time walking and even had surgery on both knees. Most pain relievers worked for a while, then quit. Finally, a doctor suggested a leave. Soon I could dance all night again.
Just 2 Aleve can stop pain all day. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Now people say I'm a walking advertisement for Aleve.
All day strong, all day long.
And now cold sufferers can get the all-day strength of Aleve and new Aleve Cold and Sinus.
Nabisco just created new fruit and grain cereal bars. So how did they fit in all that extra fruit filling?
A big steamroller did the job. They launched berries on a Frutapulse. Aliens transported them telepathically.
So how did Nabisco fit in 20% more fruit filling?
I don't know, but it tastes really good.
New Nabisco fruit and grain bars, because fruity is yummy.
Congratulations, Patricia Heaton, Emmy winner for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series.
I'm tired. Could you just call yourself an idiot?
Raymond's season premiere, CBS Monday, October 2nd.
DC's new police chief didn't have a lot of allies.
I'm going to hold each of you responsible for every crime.
But one woman on the force knows how important the fight is. Her sister's been murdered. I asked the detectives to stop him. Now, together, they'll change the face of crime fighting.
Meet the director of crime analysis.
Thank you, Chief. The District, CBS, October 7th.
The little white lie, the desire to cheat.
Sometimes our very souls are on the line.
You know you should do the right thing, but
we're not always doing everything right and good, and you know it.
Dr. Laura puts you to the test.
This is what I think the right thing to do is.
Get step-by-step answers to the toughest questions about your life. How do you score?
You are the sum total of the things you do.
On the next Dr. Laura.
Today at 3 on CBS 2.
What do they call it anyway? Karaoke?
That's karaoke.
Baby, let's cruise. No way from here.
Hollywood Pictures invite you.
Hi.
Hi. You're gonna fly away.
To escape your problems. And just duet. Duets. Rated R. Starts Friday, September 15th.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact. Bread always falls jelly side down. Fact. Lysol is the best because it kills 99.9% of germs in seconds and is the #1 brand recommended by pediatricians. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Ann Martin and Mark Coogan, weeknights at 5 on CBS 2 News.
Christine Baranski and Jim Gaffigan star. Welcome to New York. Premieres Wednesday, October 11th.
Look, I'm not going anywhere until I say goodbye to Lily.
I don't care what you want. No, I take that back. I know exactly what you want. Here you go. How's that? What? Not enough? All right. I'll give you a little more. Still not enough? All right, I'll tell you what. Just take it all. Take all of it and go back under that rock that you crawled.
Yeah, well, it's easy for you to play the big kahuna when you're throwing around your wife's money.
You love my wife's money more than I do. I didn't hear you crying when she paid off the
You're
Canadian
going to pay her
cops.
back.
Oh, right.
Yeah, something you could never do. Yeah, that fine big house you live in, the thoroughbred horses, the television station that Lily owns and that you pretend to run. All paid for with Lily's money, isn't that right?
I'm not going to discuss that with you. Just take the money. You know you want it.
Yeah, you really think you've taken my measure. It's only because you don't want to believe that I came to care more about Lily than I did for that diamond.
This is what your caring has done for all of us. Our lives are all in a shambles now because of you. Our lives will never be free from the chaos your greed has brought. Now you have one of two choices. You either walk out of here on your own, or I'm going to throw you out of here.
Well, I have to get out of here.
You're leaving me in the lurch?
Well, I have to call Jason, and I have to make arrangements for MJ, and I have to pack. So whenever you want to leave for New Jersey, I'll be ready.
Holden never said that. You're lying. You're lying because you want him for yourself. Of course I want him. He's the most amazing man that I've ever met in my life. If you took all the best parts of all the guys that I've dated in my life and you lumped them together, they still wouldn't measure up to a guy like Holden. Who wouldn't want him? Except for a brat like you. Of course I want him. He's my husband. Oh, yeah? Well, then what was all that? Oh, what? Not there, when Holden got mad. He got all mad. He was talking about your feelings for Simon. Let's be honest. It started way back when. That's why I wasn't surprised when Celia showed up and told me to forget about my diamond, because Simon and Lily were using it to live the good life on their little tropical paradise. I didn't even know Holden that well then. But I didn't have the heart to tell him. Oh, that's big of you. Leaving us there, stranded on a deserted island with nothing but scrub pine and poisonous berry. I would have done anything. Anything to get home. Are you for real? Rose, I almost died. I almost starved. It was complete torture. The only thing that kept me alive was knowing that Holden was coming to look for me, but he wasn't. He was too busy romancing you already, and I got proof of that one day. With pictures. Pictures? Celia took lots and lots of candid shots. You with my children. You with my husband, and the best ones of all of you and Holden making out at the Mona Lisa. Oh, gotta hand it to that Celia. She really gets around, doesn't she? She sure got the goods on you. Big deal. Your own husband has the goods on you. You heard him. You heard how upset he was about you and Simon being joined at the hip or wherever. It's not what you think. Who cares what I think? It's your husband that you should be worried about. My husband saw something that he completely misunderstood. Yeah, that's what all the cheating wives say. There's only one liar and cheater in this room, and it's you. You lied your way right into my bed, and Holden liked it. He liked it a lot. You're sick. Truth hurts, huh? The truth. Whatever it is, and whatever happened, Holden loves me. Not since he had me. He told me he never had it so good.
Oh, that's a nice little ring. I like the one he gave me better, but...
But he didn't marry you. I'm Mrs. Jack Snyder.
Oh, you're taking his name. What an old-fashioned girl.
You know, Carly, you think you can get to me, but you can't. You will never touch me or Jack again. You understand that? Because we are going to be happy. I'll make sure of it.
I bet you will.
Don't worry, though. You know, I learned everything I know from you. All the stuff that you did wrong, I'm gonna do right.
Yeah, that's me. Everybody's negative role model.
You know what, Carly? Get a life, because you're never gonna have one with Jack.
You and Jack think you're an exclusive club, and you can keep me out. But no matter what you do, no matter how many newspapers you fetch, no matter how many times you wag your tail like a good little puppy, whenever Jack gets that look in his eye, you'll know he's thinking about me. And you do know it, or you wouldn't be standing there right now. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just setting the record straight.
Julia? Sweetie, what's wrong? You look a little pale.
No, I'm fine. I'm just tired, that's all.
did you say to Julia? She looks like a ghost.
Well, she is. She just doesn't know it yet.
When I put on a wetsuit, it was a bad situation. I was fat. I lost 33 pounds on a Slim Fast plan. I can't tell you how good I feel. To feel young and rejuvenated. I'm ecstatic about what I've done for myself. I have a new body, a better body. But right now, I have the energy to do anything. Slim Fast has made it so easy. Anybody who's got a taste bud will find something they like. It's amazing that something so healthy tastes so good. Slim Fast does have the protein and the nutrients that I need, and I'm not hungry. I feel like a kid again.
Slim Fast every day. Get healthy.
Do it for yourself.
When your allergy medicine quits during the night, how can you face the morning? Take Tavist. Lasts twice as long as the other leading brands, 12 full hours. While you sleep, it helps clear your head of allergy symptoms. Wake up feeling allergy-free with Tavist.
Bacteria worries me, so I switched from Lysol to Clorox disinfecting spray.
Lysol's protection fades as the surface is touched, but Clorox kills 99.9% of bacteria up to 24 hours. Clorox disinfecting spray lasts longer than Lysol.
40 million faces have to face cold sores. No face should have to face another one alone. Today there's prescription Denavir, the only antiviral cold sore medicine. Smooth on Denavir and it penetrates to block the virus that causes cold sores, so it helps healing at the tingle or the blister. Imagine, in 4.5 days wearing a smile instead of a cold sore. In studies, a few people experienced headache and redness. Call 1-888-DENAVIR or ask your physician or dentist. Help cold sores disappear with antiviral Denavir.
Kids don't come with instructions on keeping them drug-free. But if they did, this is what they'd say. Call to find out what else you can do.
Are you sure you followed the recipe? How old is this? Was there a recipe?
Having too much wine with dinner? Serve up Roni, Pastaroni, Fettuccine Alfredo. And all you'll hear is...
More, please!
Roni, leave the wine behind.
I don't have to worry about my dentures slipping. When I use Super Polygrip, I can eat apples, I can eat corn, hard rolls, you name it. Super Polygrip lasts all day long, even through dinner. I thought I would never be able to eat another apple again when I got my dentures. Thanks to Super Polygrip, I don't have that problem.
CBS Tonight.
We gotta get our hands on that child before the mob does.
Oscar winners Susan Sarandon and Tommy Lee Jones. The Client, CBS Tonight. Thursday, October 5th.
How bad is it?
We are going to do everything we can. Two surgeons battle over a delicate procedure.
Cut that leg off and start rehab.
A racist sues the doctor who saved him.
Were there any complications during surgery?
A rapist is preying on nurses. And the only thing more shocking than the crime is his identity. City of Angels returns, CBS Thursday, October 5th.
Well, learned how to throw a right hook since the last time I saw you. I've learned a lot of things that I never wanted to know. There's one thing that you haven't told me. Where did you lose the diamond? Is it somewhere that we could find it? It's at the bottom of the ocean, Rose. Oh, that's fantastic. Some mermaid's probably wearing it by now. Well, she'd have to get it out of Celia's death grip first. Celia took it? She took it. And then she took our raft. But she never made it past the killer reefs. We watched her drown. Thank goodness that she did steal the raft, because if she hadn't, we'd be where she is right now. Yeah, with my diamond. You know, I had that thing my whole life, and I just thought it was a hunk of junk. It was a pretty hunk of junk. And I liked it because it was the only thing I had from my mom. Here you come into my life and you tell me it's the real thing, and I thought maybe my ancestors are looking down at me to take care of me, but no dice. From you. Not even an apology. All the time we've been here, you've never apologized about what happened with Holden. He means more to me than any diamond. Boo-hoo. You have no idea what you've done. Do you? Holden and I aren't even speaking. Oh, God, I hate you, Rose D'Angelo. I hate you back, Lily Snyder. I've got to get out of here. Me too. But first... What? Maybe you don't care if you look like death, but I do. All right? this mine? No, I bought it for myself at the airport before they arrested me. Thanks. Don't mention it.
You all right, baby?
Fine. Where's Simon?
He's gone. The Canadians accepted the money, they dropped the charges, and all you have to do is sign something or other.
I can't believe that he left without
Honey?
saying anything.
I told him to get out of here.
What? You did what?
He ruined our lives. I couldn't stomach looking at the guy anymore.
Where did he go?
Hopefully, very far away if he knows what's good for him.
But I wanted to say something to him before he left.
What did you want to do? Did you want to relive old times? Months of hell wasn't enough for you?
Hey, take her home. For heaven's sake, take her home. It's been a long day.
You had no right to do that.
She can't be going after that guy.
Well, she is.
You know, I don't know what she sees in that guy. I really don't. And I would never treat you like that, Holden.
You want to go back in the slammer?
Hey, your son-in-law's a great guy. If Lily doesn't want him, then I do.
Oh, you don't. You don't pull your punches, do you? Even when you're beaten.
So what, you gonna put me back in the slammer or what?
I got a proposition for you.
Yeah, Rosie, here's a C note. Get out of town.
No. You even think about getting out of town, and you are back in the slammer.
So what's your proposition?
You want to come home with me?
Well, you were right. You said it would be an event we'd never forget.
And we won't.
Yeah, even if we wanted to.
Well, look, I just want to thank you guys so much for coming and being our witnesses. It just wouldn't have been the same without you.
Yeah, and who would have changed seats with Carly?
Yeah, well, what are friends for?
We really appreciate it. And we know it wasn't the fun-filled, excited weekend that we had advertised. No snorkeling, no jet ski.
No gambling.
Well, we love you both, and we wish you all the luck in the world.
Oh, you know what? If we are half as happy as you and Hal are, we will be the luckiest couple in the whole world.
Hey, it's my turn. I forgot. I never got to kiss the bride.
Thank you.
Hey, and you.
Come on, show me some love.
Forget about it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
All right.
Bye, Jack. Have a really good life.
I sure hope Parker likes this.
I'm sure he will, Carly. I'm sure he will.
Would you tell him that his mom is thinking about him?
Don't you want to give this to him yourself?
Yeah, of course. Barbara told me that she'd make certain that I never saw my son again. Excuse me? Just tell him his mama loves him very much. My, Carly and her exit lines. I think she's used her quota up for this month, don't you? I never said that. You believe me, don't you? Hal?
Serenity, tranquility, balance. It's all right here. Made fresh in your cup. The rich, smooth taste of Taster's Choice. Taster's Choice. The taste of choice.
Today I made an omelet.
I picked an apple.
I sent the fax.
This is about chemotherapy and living your life. This is about Procrit. If you're a chemotherapy patient and you feel tired and weak, ask your doctor about Procrit.
I played a game.
Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
I caught a fish.
Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers.
I went to the store.
Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
Cream savers from Life Savers. Cream, la la cream, cream. Orange and cream. Cream, yes, life save us, yeah. Cream save us.
What's this? You could say it's an air freshener, or you could say it's a bowl cleaner. Actually, it's both. Introducing AmbiPure, the only 2-in-1 liquid air freshener and bowl cleaner. AmbiPure revitalizes your entire bathroom with a constant fresh scent. And, flush after flush, AmbiPure cleans the bowl for up to 30 days. New AmbiPure. No matter how you look at it, it's a whole new way to freshen your bathroom.
He didn't know how to cook. He did know how to heat things up. So what's his secret? The flavors inside each and every grain of Natural Select. The new rice from Uncle Ben's. Natural flavors of chicken and herb, garlic and butter, and tomato and basil. So natural, so delicious. This man has a lot of taste. Natural Select, new from Uncle Ben's. Satisfy your passion for good food.
This week, Mackenzie learns the hard way
I loved him. I thought he loved me too.
that love should never be blind.
Yes, there is another girl, and he hasn't just been making out with her.
And now,
You chose Mac. You shouldn't have messed with me, Billy.
what happens next
People who cheat deserve what they get.
is everything on The Young and the Restless.
Lovebirds.
I called Jan and Adam from Las Vegas. I told them we were going to be renewing our vow.
Well, now we'll have to explain to them why we didn't.
Don't bother.
Are you serious?
Are you?
You really believe Carly's toy story? You really think that I said that?
Yes.
I did not tell her that she could never see Parker again. I told her I didn't want her in my house.
Well, this is my house, too, and Parker is my son.
She is manipulating you. She's trying to make you think that she's the victim again,
Can we
Hal.
talk about this another time? I want to call Kim and Bob, and I want to arrange to pick up Parker.
I was trying to protect Parker.
Well, you're not protecting him by having us at each other's throats. You're just making everything so much worse than it already is.
Oh, I see. We're back to blaming me for everything again.
The only thing that I blame you for is using Parker to get back at Carly. If you were really interested in what's best for Parker, you would have talked to me first.
Since when do I have to have every move approved by you?
Since you left Bryant Montgomery here alone and he almost killed my son.
Okay, I get it, okay? You do not forget, and you do not forgive. Well, I thought that we had trust in our marriage, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about everything.
What is that supposed to mean?
Maybe the problem is not Jennifer, or Carly, or Bryant. Maybe the problem is us.
Craig! Craig, come on, open up! It's me, Carly. I need your help. Come on, I know you're in there. I paid off the elevator guy.
I get it. You keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right?
Hey, am I your enemy?
What are you gonna do with me? You gonna lock me in a dungeon in your house? I got D'Angelo's all over the place. They'll come looking for me.
No, it's quite comfortable, and you're going to be my guest.
What's your angle?
I've grown accustomed to your face. Yes, I need to peruse it further. I need to see it in close up.
What's in it for me?
You get a safe place to stay until your legal difficulties are resolved.
What about Holden?
What about him?
Is he gonna come live at your house, too? Because look at him. He's not gonna go home anytime soon.
Take it easy. It's all timing, Rose. Take it easy. Darling, can I give you a lift home?
No,
I
don't think so. I'm not ready to go home.
I see. I told you that. That's what I said.
Let's go. Let's go. Now, come on.
Look, if you ever want to talk or anything.
Hey, come on. Let's go.
Call me, all right?
thinking about you. I'm so glad to see you. I didn't think I'd see you before I went.
Please don't go.
We've always taken pride in the fresh fruits and vegetables we serve at our family inn. Now, my mother just rinsed her produce in water, but with the impurities you find on produce today, rinsing with water just isn't enough. So I use New Fit fruit and vegetable wash made with ingredients from natural sources. Soaking with New Fit in water removes 98% more pesticide residues and wax than water alone. It's a simple step that makes me feel good about the produce I serve at my table. Look for New Fit near the dish liquids or produce aisle.
Now, every time you brush, you can get a massage. The new Crest Advanced Care toothbrush has multi-level cleaning bristles, plus soft massaging tips to help keep gums healthy. New Advanced Care from Crest.
Introducing Wear Care, the new formula now available in Tide that'll help cotton threads stay strong and colors not fade, so clothes virtually won't age. Kinda turns your washer into the fountain of youth. Tide with Wear Care for the life of your clothes.
How Mr. Sullivan eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, since 1932, it's the same thing. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Such a nibbler.
You're next, my dear.
Oh.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call, please. First name Bob, last name is We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy.
Hello?
Collect call for Mr. Bob. We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy.
Sorry, wrong number.
Who's that, dear?
Bob, they had a baby. It's a boy.
Oh.
Don't cheat the phone company. Save money the legal way. Call Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
When it comes to certain questions, answers aren't always clear. Talking to my doctor about PrimPro helped. Ask your doctor about PrimPro. I'm glad I did.
One step closer. I am one step closer to heaven. And now I'm never the same. Never the same. Girls, why?
It's all inside. Let yourself go there, or there, or there. JCPenney.
CBS Sunday. Julia Roberts is giving everyone something to talk about.
If there's anyone who has had any kind of sex with my husband, I think I have a right to know.
Dennis Quaid, Robert Duvall, Kira Sedgwick, and Julia Roberts.
I just don't have time for the nervous breakdown I deserve.
Something to talk about. CBS Sunday.
Teenagers have an empty house that is a prescription for trouble.
Your Honor, can I speak?
First, take your hand off your hip. Stand up straight like you're in court. You're not at a beach.
Judge Judy.
Today at 4 on CBS 2.
I will pot my daisies and plant my petunias.
At SCAN, we believe that seniors deserve to remain healthy and independent, ready to pursue their dreams and interests. That's why for a limited time only, we're offering the SCAN Guide to Healthy Gardening. This handy book is filled with great tips on how to create beautiful new garden projects designed with seniors in mind. For your free copy of the SCAN Guide to Healthy Gardening, call this number and find out more about independent living power, personal care services you may need if you cannot stay at home without help, like grocery shopping or light housekeeping. And once SCAN assesses that you need help and you are approved to receive these additional benefits, all this is in addition to comprehensive medical care. Call today to learn more about all SCAN has to offer, a comprehensive health plan, independent living power, and a free copy of the SCAN Guide to Healthy Gardening.
I will be independent.
One-on-one with Dr. Laura tonight at 5 on CBS 2 News.
Follow the evidence on CSI. Premiere CBS Friday, October 6th.
before?
Yeah, all night.
Is it morning?
Yeah, just barely.
Accident.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Ellie. Bill. Reva.
Josh, they're all fine. They're perfectly fine. Billy's gonna come by later.
Can't tell what's real and what's a dream.
One of the low-bearing walls gave way that you were standing next to, and part of the roof fell on you.
Sounds about right.
The 2000